One of the biggest names in the global food and beverage industry, a company that tantalizes our taste buds with sweets and quenches our thirst with refreshing beverages. But behind its facade of sweetness lies a legacy steeped in controversy, exploitation, and ethical quandaries. Today, we expose the bitter truth behind Nestle, the titan that touches lives worldwide while leaving a trail of dark deeds in its wake. Nestle, the world's largest food and beverage company, stands as an enigmatic giant, commanding both admiration and disdain from consumers and critics alike. Behind its facade of comforting chocolate bars, delightful confections, and seemingly innocent bottled water lies a history riddled with dark deeds and ethical controversy. Unveiling the bitter truth behind Nestle's operations reveals a corporate legacy that spans deceit, exploitation, and environmental degradation. The baby formula scandal, a tragedy of profits over lives. The harrowing baby formula scandal remains one of the most significant blights on Nestle's reputation. In the 1970s, the company aggressively marketed its infant formula in less economically developed countries, targeting vulnerable, uneducated mothers. Nestle's insidious campaign convinced these mothers that its formula was superior to breast milk, neglecting to disclose critical information about water sanitation and proper preparation. The consequences were disastrous. In areas without access to clean water, infants were fed the formula mixed with polluted water, leading to tragic outcomes. Malnutrition, disease, and death plagued communities where Nestle's formula were pushed. Despite global outrage and countless lives lost, the company continues to profit from this questionable product, perpetuating the misconception that it is a worthy substitute for breast milk. The scandal sparked intense backlash from activists, healthcare professionals, and concerned citizens worldwide. The outcry forced Nestle to make certain changes in its marketing practices, such as adopting the WHO/UNICEF International Code of Marketing of Breast Milk Substitutes. Nevertheless, the damage was already done, and many critics argue that Nestle's profit-driven mindset still undermines efforts to promote breastfeeding and child health in vulnerable regions. Child slave labor, a dark stain on chocolate sweetness. Chocolates, a symbol of sweetness and indulgence, hide an ugly secret within their cocoa supply chains. Nestle, along with other major chocolate manufacturers, has been accused of benefiting from child slave labor on cocoa plantations in West Africa. For years, Nestle has faced legal challenges and allegations of turning a blind eye to these reprehensible practices. The class action lawsuit filed by former child slaves brought the issue to the forefront once more, forcing the company to confront its complicity in perpetuating this tragedy. Yet, as consumers continue to indulge in their favorite chocolate treats, the plight of these child laborers remains largely unaddressed. The chocolate industry's response to the child labor issue has been slow and inadequate, exploiting drought-ridden areas. Nestle's water woes. Water, a precious resource and basic human right, has become a lucrative commodity in the hands of Nestle. The company's aggressive water extraction from drought-stricken regions, such as California, has drawn public ire and environmental scrutiny. Despite crippling droughts and growing concerns about water scarcity, Nestle continues to pump billions of gallons of water from the San Bernardino National Forest without a valid permit. While residents face water restrictions, Nestle profits from this natural resource, paying a meager fee for the privilege. Efforts to hold the company accountable have been met with resistance and evasion, highlighting Nestle's cavalier attitude towards environmental responsibility and its prioritization of profit over the public good. The issue of Nestle's water extraction practices is not limited to the United States. In various other parts of the world, the company has faced similar accusations of exploiting water resources for profit, particularly in regions where access to clean water is a critical issue. In Pakistan, Nestle has faced allegations of depleting groundwater sources and contributing to water scarcity in already parched areas. Join us in unraveling the enigmatic world of corporate giants, uncovering hidden truths and shedding light on the shadows. Like, share, subscribe, and let your voice echo in the comments below. League-topping plastic pollution, a sea of waste. Plastic pollution has become one of the most pressing environmental challenges of our time. The company's single-use plastic packaging is notorious for its contribution to the global plastic waste crisis, which litters oceans, landfills, and ecosystems worldwide. Despite promises to increase recyclability, Nestle's approach focuses on incinerating plastic waste, leading to toxic pollution rather than tackling the root of the problem. As public awareness grows about the devastating impact of plastic pollution on marine life and human health, Nestle faces mounting pressure to take meaningful action. Critics argue that the company's attempts to greenwash its image are insufficient. Contaminating groundwater, Pakistan's water woes. In parched regions like Pakistan, where water scarcity is a dire reality, Nestle has been accused of exacerbating the crisis by exploiting groundwater for profit. Audits and investigations have revealed Nestle's exploitative practices, including using precious water resources without paying for them and wasting vast amounts of water. Despite these revelations, the company has been slow to take substantial corrective action, further straining the region's already precarious water situation. Drawing the line, an inescapable corporate legacy. These dark deeds span continents and decades, leaving an indelible mark on the world's landscape and the lives of countless individuals. The company's relentless pursuit of profit and unyielding corporate culture has often clashed with ethical considerations and environmental responsibility. Despite public outcry and boycotts, Nestle remains a formidable force in the global food and beverage industry. The journey towards a more sustainable and ethical future begins with greater awareness and informed decision-making. Consumers can wield immense power by making conscious choices and supporting companies that prioritize social and environmental responsibility. By demanding transparency and accountability from corporations like Nestle, we pave the way for a brighter, more equitable world. Governments and regulatory bodies also have a critical role to play in holding corporations accountable for their actions. Moreover, businesses must recognize that ethical practices are not just a matter of public relations, but an essential aspect of sustainable long-term success. A corporate culture that places a premium on ethical behavior, social responsibility, and environmental stewardship can lead to positive change both within the company and in the communities it serves. The bitter truth of Nestle's. Dark deeds are a testament to the need for systemic change in how corporations operate. It highlights the urgent need for a paradigm shift in the business world, where profit maximization is no longer the sole driving force, but is balanced with a commitment to the well-being of people and the planet. The baby formula scandal, child slave labor, water extraction, and plastic pollution all underscore the urgency of reevaluating our consumption patterns and holding corporations accountable for their actions. By uniting in our efforts to address these pressing issues, we can move towards a future where businesses prioritize people and the planet over profit, ensuring a more just, sustainable, and equitable world for generations to come. We hope you found our exploration into the hidden realms of corporate giants both enlightening and thought-provoking. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this eye-opening documentary with others, subscribe for more captivating content, and let your thoughts shine in the comments below. Make sure to watch our latest video on the left, or the most recommended one on the right, and keep seeking the truth, sharing your insights, and engaging in meaningful discussions.